If you got a date coming up or you got a link scheduled with a woman, I need you to watch this video right now because it will dramatically increase your chances of sealing a deal, aka getting some cheeks. Now, most men rely on chemistry alone to make it easier. And while chemistry is necessary, chemistry without these things increases the chances of you hearing, I'm not feeling it. I got to get up early. Maybe next time. Now, if you hear that, there is no next time, my brother. Game over if you strike out on the first try. Now, again, there are three things that have nothing to do with chemistry that will dramatically increase the chances of you actually closing. And most men, you included, are sleeping on all three. Now, I'm not saying that without these things that you can't escalate or it's going to be super hard. What I'm saying is if you have these things in place, it's going to make it 100 times easier. Women are always doing this subconscious assessment. They are very much socially calibrated. They're assessing the whole night, the date, the tension, the environment. She's deciding the entire time. These three things make sure that the decision goes in your favor. Let's get into it. Now, the first thing that drastically increases your chances of sealing a deal after a date is escalation before going back to your place or before asking her back to your place while you're out on a date, while y'all out in public. You got to escalate then. You don't have to, but it's easier if you escalate it then. Here's why. Second thought is triggered a lot of the times by environmental change. So what I'm saying is you guys are out and about. The vibe is there. The music is playing soft in the restaurant. The vibe, the noise, is public safety, whatever the case may be. And the moment you walk into a quiet apartment, the dynamic shifts. So if the vibe is there and you guys are having a good time and it's not like a sexual thing and it's not this tension that's built up on a date, but it's just a good time, she's safe, she's comfortable, and then she walks into a silent apartment, that shifts the vibe. It doesn't turn her off. It just, that silence, that different environment, it switches her mood. Not turning her off. It just switches the vibe. So if you are building the tension on the date, you building the anticipation on the date, getting sexual or flirty on the date, and that's the reason to come back. You just walk into, she walks into your apartment with these feelings and she's already aroused. But if it's just I'm having a good time, it's a nice night out, noise, birds chirping, music in the background, ambiance, and then into a silent apartment, it's kind of almost awkward, if that makes sense. So it's better if that arousal is there, if that anticipation is there, because it won't switch the vibe as much. Also, it's better to create the sexual tension on a date and then release it at the house versus being on a date and then, it's just a regular ass date. And then when you back at the house, you trying to figure out how to raise the interest or how to build some sexual chemistry, how to build some tension, especially when that mood, that vibe shift, from comfort, safety, having a good time to now we in this quiet apartment. What do I do next? It's basically triggering, what do I do next? What now? But if the anticipation is already there, you just walk straight into it. So it's better to create that tension and build that shit on that date. That's a little tip. See, they don't tell you guys that. Now, of course, yes, have a reason to go back to the place. Talk about the movie that you guys wanted to watch on the date. Yeah, that works too. But I'm telling you, if her reason for coming back is to finish off what y'all started, you'll have a higher chance. But some tips on that, right? While you're on a date, make sure you're creating that sexual tension. Flirt, but don't be thirsty. And for the record, because a lot of guys believe that flirting is giving compliments. Compliments are not flirting. That's just being charming or being nice. Flirting is, the short version is expressing your romantic desire. That's what it is. So telling a woman she's beautiful is not flirting. Telling a woman her beauty does something to you is flirting. So learn the difference between flirting and compliments. Now, like I said, flirt, but don't be thirsty. Flirt in the right moments. Also, hold eye contact in the right moments while you flirt. Now, don't be sitting there like a fucking psychopath looking dead in her eyes the whole time like you autistic and not blinking and shit. That's weird. But in the right moments when it's flirting or you guys have a moment of connection or you guys agree with something or you know there's a moment of conviction or passion when you're talking about something, you want to look in the eyes and hold it. Don't be a weenie. A lot of y'all scared to maintain eye contact with a woman. Also, you want to break the touch barrier. Break the touch barrier on the date. And if you're confident in your verbal expression, Have the sexual conversations. A lot of you guys maybe not in the stage yet to where you're comfortable expressing sexual desire or having sexual conversation on a date in front of a woman. That's something you need to work to. But if you are confident in doing that, you want to do it there. And then always go for the kiss. Yeah, some people don't like kissing women in the mouth. To me, it just depends. I don't really like kissing women in the mouth. But if I don't go for a kiss, I'm going for an intimate hug. You know, a more, not no church hug, an intimate hug. So go for the kiss, go for the intimate hug, strike up that mood, get that mood going, and then boom, segue back to your place. But if you escalate before you get back to your place, you more than likely gonna seal a deal. And if you try to escalate before you get back to your place and she resists it, send her on by the way, so you ain't gotta waste your time. Now, the next thing that drastically increases your chances of sealing a deal is having your own spot. Guys, get your own goddamn crib. Just as a man, you should have your own spot. Get your own spot. Hustle harder, get your own spot. Why? Privacy. Roommates, parents, even kids. It creates awkwardness. Don't a woman want to be walking back? And I'm not saying that it can't happen, because I done had plenty of booty with roommates around or my kids in the crib. But it just makes it awkward, especially if she can see. If she got to walk past, she walk in the house and it's your roommates on the couch, or your kids sitting on the couch, or your mama sitting on the couch. And then she got to go in your room. She can't be comfortable in your house. Y'all relegated to a room. It can happen, but it's just awkward. In no situation like that, the desire would have to exceed the awkwardness. She got to walk back out with a walk of shame, all the way back to the door with kids sitting there, your parents sitting there, and they know what's just going on. It just makes it awkward when you don't have your own place. It also creates a natural transition, right? So let's say you're getting frisky on a date or whatever the case may be, or even if you don't get frisky and you say, let's go back to my place. First, you got a place to go back to. But if you don't have your own place, or even if you don't live with, or you live with a roommate and it's not possible that she come back to your place, now you got to figure out what to do, where to go next. If she got a place, can you go to her place? It's just not a natural transition. And what I've noticed, especially with older men that I've coached, and I've coached them through it successfully, but when they have roommates or they stay with their parents, it messes with their confidence. And so a lot of the times they be scared to ask a woman back to the place. It just makes it much easier when she can walk into your own kingdom and she can relax and be herself in your own kingdom. And then she ain't got to worry about not being loud, and she could just let loose and be free. When you got your own spot and you stable and you got your shit together as a man, that's attractive to women, right? And it just makes it easier. It makes you the one that they want to be sleeping with and they want to come over and spend time with, because they can come and, get off of work or whatever and come into your kingdom and just relax and be themselves. So you're just much more attractive when you have your own shit. Now, I'll say this: the older you get as a man, the less tolerant women are to like roommates, so you staying with your parents. Again, I don't want you to watch this and think, oh, I'm doomed. You're not doomed. It's just the game is not as easier. Your main focus as a man, especially if you're a young man, especially if you're old man, period, get your credit together, get your credit straight, have a steady income, and make sure you cash flowing, meaning you net positive, meaning after all your expenses paid, you got money left over. That should be your main priority as a man. That's the state that you want to be in as a man. Decent credit, a steady income, and cash flowing. Even if you net positive $1, you want to be in the green as a man. But have your own spot as a man. Get your shit together. It'll make it much easier. Trust me. Now, the next thing that will drastically increase your chances of sealing a deal is having your house clean, neat, organized, and smelling good. This one should be obvious, but it's not. I don't know how many times I asked dudes to flip the camera around and they was living in a pigsty. They was living in a garbage dump. It's like, what are you doing with your life, bro? What are you doing? Have your house clean, neat, and smelling good. Why? Women need comfort. When women walk into an environment they're not comfortable in, they automatically get into defense mode or survival mode, and that is anti-seductive. It's hard to be intimate when you're not comfortable. You understand? Now, I know you've heard people and dating coaches say, well, women don't need comfort to be aroused. If that's the case, why would a woman have sex with a guy that she don't even know her name and she meet at a club and she had go home and have sex with him. It's not that she doesn't need comfort to do that. It's that she's comfortable in that element because she's a whore. So she's comfortable putting herself in dangerous situations. If a woman can walk into your house and it's nasty, smelly, and dirty, and she can be freaky then and have sex with you, she's comfortable doing that. Her shit probably look like that too. Or she's comfortable and used to doing it. Women need comfortable. Don't listen to them dudes tell you that women don't need to be comfortable. When your environment is clear, clean, smelling good, and organized, it eases the mind. Clutter causes anxiety and it causes friction. It causes mental chaos. And it's harder to relax and be aroused when your mind is cluttered. When you look around and clutter, you see clutter, your mind goes into chaos mode. And women are especially receptive to this. Now, there are women who can operate like that and clutter and all of that stuff, but a lot of women can't operate like that. I've dated several women that if it's junky, it's like they can't even function. Now, clean your bathroom. That's the first thing they look at. A dirty bathroom is a turnoff. Clean your bathroom, clean your toilets, clean the bottom of your toilet, clean the pee off of your goddamn sink. I mean, clean the back, all in the back. Women look all back there, like the back of your toilet, pee stains and shit, because when you peeing, you're shaking all over the goddamn place. Ain't cleaning it up because you're nasty. Clean your toilet, lift the toilet seat up, clean it, clean the inside of the toilet bowl ring, and clean the outside of the toilet and the floor around it. Clean your fucking bathroom. Clean your sink and clean your mirrors. A dirty bathroom is a turnoff to a lot of women. Clean your bathroom. Also, go get you some Bed Bath & Beyond candles. Like you some nice smelling candles. That when she walk in that room and feel that cold dew pumping and your shit smelling good, and you got you some for free. Now, I wouldn't suggest leaving candles on while you're gone, but get you some Febreze plugins, and then when you get back, you can light some candles, set the mood or whatever, and it got that good smell in there with that dew pumping, and then she can hit you with the "I'm cold," which is an escalation cue, by the way. Then you can go get her a blanket while y'all laying there and shit. Come on, man. But yeah, make sure you get you some candles and make sure your shit smelling good. I want you to work on getting you a nice bed, at least a queen size, with a frame and a headboard. Now, I done smashed on air mattresses and futons and shit when I was younger, but the goal is to get your shit together, and you want to be living like a king so you can feel like a king. If you got you got your crib, it's all raggedy, you're sleeping on an air mattress, it'll be harder to feel better about yourself because your immediate environment, you're living like a poo putt. You want to live like a queen, not a queen, a king. Treat yourself like you a king. Get you at least a queen size with a frame and a headboard. If you're sleeping on the floor, it's fine, but you want to upgrade that soon. Don't be sleeping on them twin size county jail cots like you in fucking the county jail or prison somewhere with them little twin size cot. Yeah, invest in your kingdom. Make your kingdom your sanctuary. Because that's what I call my crib, my home. I call it my sanctuary. And I invest in that. I want it to be comfortable, and I want it to be cozy, and I want it to be clean and smelling good and all that old shit. And if you can't afford a new bed set right now, get you something used. Go to the thrift store. Go to wherever they sell used shit. Facebook Marketplace. Go to them discount furniture warehouses and invest in your shit. Invest in your sanctuary. And again, clean your bathroom, clean your toilet. Have toiletries and hygiene. Have toilet paper. Get you some dude wipes. Get you some soap. Get you a nice bathroom towel. Toothbrushes. Because what does she want to stay the night? She come over there and your shit all, looking crazy, and she got to go to work in the morning. Because a lot of the times when you hear that, I got to go to work in the morning, that's an excuse. Your shit all raggedy, you're sleeping on the floor, you're on a hard-ass futon. Again, I done been there before. But it's like, I'm straight. I'm cool on this. And it's not these things make or define you, but again, it's a comfortability thing. And some might say, oh, well, she just don't like you enough. There's a such thing as a turnoff, guys. Like a woman can like you and then see something or be in an environment or you do or say something and she be turned off. So yes, in certain situations where you try to take things to the next level and the woman says, no, or she resists you, yes, she may not like you, and that's okay. Or she may not like you enough, but There is a thing that happens often where the woman is open to you, or she was open to you, and she's turned off for some reason. Like she went into your house or she went into your bathroom and it smelled like piss, and it turned her off. Now, I want to say this. I don't want you guys to look at this and be like, oh, I'm cooked. Like if you don't have your stuff together in this manner, especially your own place, or have your shit all organized, I don't want you to look at this and be like, oh, well, damn, I'm cooked. No, still get in the game, still try, because when you don't have these things, or when you're not in the most optimal environments, it make your game better and it builds character. Again, I've slept with women on futons, on the floor, uh, in the car, not had my own crib, and I was able to tailor my game and up my game so I could work around this stuff. And my personality and my game and the desire for me outweighed the things that I didn't have. You see what I'm saying? And I was able to develop that because I didn't have the nice bed and my own crib and all that stuff. And so I had to develop my game and my personality in a way so that when I put my game down, the desire for me outweighed my deficiencies, if that makes sense. So just because things may be a little bit harder don't mean that you should not try or quit or give up until like, oh, I'm gonna wait until I get there. No, that make you a weenie. Get in the game now, practice now. Again, it's not impossible and it's not even hard, but these things just make it easier. That's all I'm saying. If you're in a situation, or if you're in a spot in your life right now where you want to learn how to take things to the next level, you want to start closing the dates, you want to start capitalizing on the women that come into your life, and stop fumbling or hearing, I think we should be friends, I don't feel a connection, maybe next time, and you want to actually turn things into intimacy or even a real relationship, then I can help you if you short and you don't have the skills. I build the skills to texting, creating the sexual tension, learning how to flirt, learning how to communicate, learning how to escalate. All of these skills that make this happen for you, because it's not going to happen on its own. You understand? So if you want to work with me, I can take you to your results. Again, whether it's getting intimacy, getting more dates, getting a girlfriend in 8 weeks. And if you don't hit your goal in 8 weeks, which you will, I'll work with you at no additional cost until you hit your goal. Make sure you click that first link that's in the description right now and hop on a free call with my team, and let's figure this out. I got you. Also, the complete attraction system is available right now. And this is what I'm going to do for you. If you get it right now, once I email you, that email that I send you, it will have my phone number on it. If you text me, I give you a free month into the coaching community where we do free calls, free coaching group calls every single week. Bring your text threads, all your questions or whatever. I give you a whole month. That's 4 weeks of group coaching at no cost. So if you get it, the complete attraction system, and you text me when I send you I email you my number, you text me, I got you. But anyway, guys, that's been my time. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good game fresh off the press. Hit the hype button so we can spread this game, not negativity. That's been my time. It's your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre. Till next time.